Hey, Coach, offensively, it looked like your guys flowed a little bit better. What's your takeaway from the offense from tonight?
Yeah, first off, just want to send out my condolences to Elliot Perry. Someone in his family just recently passed away, so thoughts and prayers are with him. I'm not going to go into details and stuff, but hopefully Grizz Nation rallies and sends out prayers to him and his family during this difficult time. But really proud of our guys tonight. 34 assists. Had a lot of takeaways from that matchup on Sunday. Missed opportunities and screen roll situations. I thought the ball was just really humming. We did a good job transition early in the game, and we just kind of fell off. Wish we could have gotten more opportunities in transition with kick aheads and early attacks. But I mean, you look at our starting lineup; everyone was 4+ assists. I mean, Luke with 9, Jaron I think with a career high 7 assists. Obviously, Dez coming back in the pop he played with 22 points, 7 assists. Ball was just moving great. We had some pretty good spacing there. Not always going to be perfect, but definitely a big step in the right direction. Guys have been putting a whole lot of work in recently. We had a great day of practice. Glad it carried over today.
Hey, Coach, so you mentioned 34 assists, but it came on 37 made baskets. So can you just allude to more anything specifically that y'all worked on to make sure that most of the shots y'all been making have come from assists?
Sure. I mean, that's how we're going to be creating our advantages is, with the ball movement and next action mentality. Not, I kept telling them the first action's probably not going to work tonight. They've got good size, length, versatile defenders where they switch a lot. But if we got them on the second side and got into going catches and create a driving kick, I mean, there was one great possession in the fourth quarter. You got to give the Thunder a lot of credit. I mean, they tried to prioritize taking away the paint. We only got 36 points in the paint. They were scrambling around, but we just kept finding a way to move that ball and set up our teammates. Obviously, we've got individual guys that are capable of, beating guys one-on-one, but when you see double, triple teams and you make the right play, hopefully that instills confidence in your teammates, and we definitely played, much better offensively tonight as a unit.
Just what were your overall thoughts on Desmond Bane's performance, and not just that, but how his addition to the lineup kind of, elevates, the players around him? Like, just what were your overall thoughts on that?
Oh, he absolutely definitely elevates the group. I thought he, played, Desmond Bane basketball out there. I thought he had great pop early in the game, and now it's just kind of a matter of getting his game legs under him. He's one of the best movers without the ball, but best movers with the ball in his hands, and you could see those moments where he was trying to get that extra gear going. But luckily, teammates were playing really well, with him out there on the floor, and it was just a great first game back. What he ended up playing, just under 32 minutes. Kind of pushed him, because he was playing well, the group was playing well. We had an opportunity to go win a game, but he's been working really hard to be able to play those minutes coming off a really long layoff. But he was playing his game, loved how he moved the ball, got his shot off, with quickness, got downhill. He had that pop and that physicality that he was playing with, and did some good things, defensively, on-ball defense, things that he'll continue to get better at as, he gets his game conditioning back.
Thunder have had a lot of success this season. People around the league have noted playing Chet Holmgren at center in a lineup that's good size and good shooters and everyone who can face up, but not like a traditional NBA kind of lineup. This is your 41st starting lineup of the season, but it's one that looks kind of like that with Jaren at center and then, bigger guys who could face up with Santi and Gigi flanking him. I know you guys might want to add more of a true center this summer, but this just suggests the kind of look you may could deploy more in the future.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, give the Thunder credit. They've had great chemistry all season long, great health. Obviously, that starting unit has had a lot of success. They play off each other extremely well. They've figured out how to operate offensively with a lot of different screeners, and Chet being a roamer out there, and the versatility to switch a lot. With Dort, Shea, has improved significantly defensively. Jalen Williams obviously playing unbelievable basketball as well. For us, as we've kind of gone through different seasons throughout this lone season, seeing Jaren at the 5 and trying to figure out obviously what works with him at the 5 offensively and defensively, having that versatility, on the wing position and the guard position, something that we're trying to evaluate right now. Obviously we're not fully healthy, but just trying to see what it would look like. We're not really peeking over at the Thunder and seeing what they're doing. We're just seeing what our guys are showcasing. That's why it's great to get Dez back right now. Hopefully we get Vince back soon, seeing, Gigi's development, guys that are like size that can do some things defensively, and the versatility to have multiple guys point of attack, whether Jaren's a screener, roller, or handler. You've seen other guys being screeners and rollers out there. And Dez's growth as a playmaker. It's going to be fun to watch over the next couple of weeks here to see what we got, and obviously see how we build going into the summer.
You've challenged Gigi a lot on the defensive end, so far this year, but you started him out this game on, an MVP candidate. What went into that decision, and I guess is that any kind of alluding to like his growth on the defensive end so far?
Yeah, I mean, we've been trying to challenge JJ. I've said that multiple times, a lot of different ways. And I think he got the starting nod just 5-6 days ago in OKC. And I thought he did a phenomenal job. Obviously, Shea's a heck of a player. We deployed a couple different coverages. He gets to his spots on the floor. He's tough to guard. We double team him. He's a willing passer to move the ball. But keeping him off the free throw line was a big thing. And for a young rookie and Gigi to go out there and be disciplined in his on-ball defense, got rejected maybe once, twice. But Shea lives on that downhill drive and, avoiding screens and going to the open space. I thought Gigi did a phenomenal job. But he's just taking steps in the right direction with his game plan discipline, learning player tendencies, and wanted to reward the kid for, a great matchup, just Sunday, a couple days later. And he was pretty locked in tonight. Great. Thanks, everybody.